All right, so good afternoon, everyone, and good afternoon, Mickey, Carlos, Minnie, Oscar, Patrick, Seriously, and Jasmine. All right, so for our online debate simulation today, our motion for this afternoon is resolved that children under 14 should not be allowed on social media sites. Again, our motion for today is resolved that children under 14 should not be allowed on social media sites. All right, let me hear the first speaker from the affirmative team, Mickey.
Good, good afternoon, Mr. Adjudicator, my teammates, and opposition. I am Miki Wong from Manila Shaman International School, and I am the first speaker from the affirmative team. Our topic for today's debate resolved that children under 14 should not be allowed on social media sites. As a first speaker, I will be giving the definition of term and why are we debating for this topic and points about bullying, time distraction. The second speaker will be giving some points about children using social media and end up sending private information and cyberbullying, and give rebuttals. Before moving to my points, I would like to define the motion. Social media sites form of electronic communication such as websites for social networking and microblogging through which users create online communities to share information, ideas, personal message, and other contents, such as videos. Mr. Adjudicator, the reason why are we debating here for this topic motion and now I will be moving to my points. My first point is about bullying. Unfortunately, bullying is also an issue when it comes to social media. Bullying has been a part of society for generations. It is an extremely frustrating aspect of humanity. Cyberbullying has been a consistent. The most recent episode seems to involve a lot of students. This range from elementary to high school age issues. In some cases, the bullying has gone far enough for an individual to take their own life. This is no way for kids to behave. All life should be treated with respect. My second point is about social media sites is a huge waste of time. Daily activities are almost always busy. Job, school, and sports can take up a lot of time. When we do have downtime, it is often spent back on the screen. Social media apps are some of the most popular apps that people like to enjoy while that relax after a long days. Social media apps, however, are used for many other things. When you think about running around during the day, think about
Last
how
1 minute.
many times you check your social media per day. Many people procrastinate when they need to get something down. Social media is a big issue when it takes up time you should be spending on something else. This keeps you from getting project for working or school done. So social media was meant to be an addition to a regular social life. For many, however, it has begun to take up all of their social time. Anything can be detrimental when it exceeds moderation. And my third point is about social media as a distraction. When people are out in a crowd, you can often look around and see a large majority of people with their
And
head down. This has
times
even led to some
and
injuries of individuals that are
time.
not looking where they are going. People have been
I'm
caught.
sorry, Mickey.
This
Oh, sorry.
according to what?
Yeah, sorry, Mickey. I have to
It's the
cut it
time up.
short. Yes, all right. So you only have 4 minutes.
Oh,
Yes, okay. So sorry for interrupting you.
thank
So,
you.
speakers, I will be giving you 1 minute to prepare. Okay, so I will be giving you 1 minute to prepare before I call the next speaker from the negative team. All right. So your time.
I'm kind of ready.
All right. I'll be giving you 1 minute. All right. I'll be giving you 1 minute.
So
For
can
me
I
just to,
continue the speech?
uh for no for me to explain. All
Oh
right.
no.
All right. So you have 1 minute to prepare. Guys and girls, please be mindful of your time. Okay. So in the WSC debate, you will only be given 4 minutes. Okay. So this is a practice. It's okay. I understand, Mickey. So you prepared a lot of your points. If that happens, okay, it always happens. Okay. If that happens, Mickey, when the adjudicator said stop, okay, you can cut your whatever you're saying, and then you can go back to your conclusion, or you can go now to your conclusion. All right. So that it.
Teacher, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Do we get 10 minutes or 10 seconds of grace time? Because it's kind of like at 4 minutes you have to stop. Like, do we get 10
Yeah.
seconds of grace time?
Yeah. Actually, it you because like what happened a while ago. It's already past like 4 minutes, and it's already like 4 minutes and 20 seconds. I gave already the grace period. Okay. So if that happens during a debate, okay, during the debate, so the adjudicator will be knocking twice. So it means it's time. So you can still finish your sentence. Okay. Finish your sentence, and then Mr. Adjudicator, with all this being said, okay, with all my facts and my rebuttals made, please, Mr. Adjudicator, kindly vote on our side, or kindly this means that this motion should stand or should fail. Okay. So the grace period, it depends on the adjudicators actually. Okay. But of course, if I'm the adjudicator, I will be giving more points to those who were able to, okay, who were able to put all their points in that given time. All right. So you won't really be marked down for that, but later I will be giving you some points. Okay. So I will be giving feedback. All right. So let me hear first from the negative team. All right. So can we start from the negative?
Yeah, yeah. Can I start
All
now?
right. All right. You have 4 minutes to speak, and your time starts now.
Mm. I am a very hands on about social media. That's my voice. Alexandria Ocasio Cortez. Good evening, honorable adjudicators, fellow teammates, and worthy opposition. My name is Rahul Murugesh, and I'm the negative side first speaker for the and we are against the notion that which is that children under 14 should not be allowed on social media sites. So first, let us begin with the speaker roles. I, the first speaker, shall first begin with the definition, rebut, prebut, and give out some advantages. The second speaker shall do the same, but instead of advantages, she will talk about the creativity, about how it enhances it. And so let us begin with the definition. But the thing is that the opposing team have not given the definition which states their topic. So it makes it seem that the opposing team doesn't is not going in a very good track. With all that aside, let's begin with the definition. So what is social media? In the topic, the social media that helps, so due to the topic which says is social media sites children should not be allowed to, but I say no. The thing is that social media helps us to grow out. It helps us to reach out, helps us to grow mature, and helps us to be in connection with the world. It helps us to understand and know what the world is doing, helps us to know things like coronavirus, all of this stuff. Will help us to know about the news. So let us begin with the key term definitions. Social media, what is it? Social media are websites and applications that enables users to create and share content or to participate in social media. What is the audience? That is mainly of children. Who are the children? Children are small adults which have which their sense which their minds are very naive, and they are in the learning stage of their time. So let us begin with my rebuttals. So they said that cyberbullying, you can cyberbullying, because of bullying many people become depressed and etc. But the thing is, no, you can always reach out. There are cyberbullying forces, policies. There is actually an internet law which states that cyberbullying is a crime and you can be put into jail for even doing a small, if you're trying to discredit someone. So you can easily reach out to others and for your need and help. So another rebuttal, they said that social media is a waste of time. So for that, actually there is many apps you can use, like time doctor, which you can, or in the Windows settings you can keep time for which browsers, how much ever time you use it, and it'll immediately close the browser when you reach the time limit. So you can easily say that time management can be made. Okay, so let us begin with my pre-buttons. Okay, they may say that when you, due to social media, you may give too much of information, like where you live, where you're gonna go out the next day, and this may cause like what people to
Last 1 minute.
yeah, this may cause people to go and break in your house and etc. But I say no, because your parents will always keep a watch on you, for the uh, for you if you play on social media, because parents won't just easily give their child social media. They will always keep an eye on it. Okay, let us begin with the main argument. You see, you will reach a large audience due to social media. You will have direct connections with your audiences, in the sense like you will always be like in touch with your audiences, and you can create organic contact, in the sense original contact. But after all, let us end this with a quote. Don't use social media to impress people. Use it to impact people. David Villiers. Thank you. And I hope
Thank
you give
you.
the debate towards us.
Thank you so much. And yeah, thank you, Carlos, for attending our debate today. And I hope to see you again next time. All right. So thank you so much to our to the first speaker from the negative team. Okay. So I'll be giving you 1 minute to prepare before I call the second speaker for the affirmative team. All right. By the way, for everyone, kindly listen to the speakers, and later I will be asking each team to give feedback to each other. All right. Yeah, sure. Just hop in, anytime. We're open 4 to 5 p.m. All right, time's up, and let's listen to the second speaker from the affirmative team, Jasmine. All right, so you have 4 minutes, Jasmine, and your time starts now.
Good afternoon, Mr. Adjudicator, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jasmine Chang. I'm from Alina Sherman International School, the second speaker of the affirmative. Our topic for today is that children under 14 should not be allowed on social media sites. Children or morals will be cheated. Children are easy to get addicted to the internet. It could distract them from doing homework and focus on school. Social media sometimes is not good for our health. We all hear that honors stories of kids being kidnapped because of the things that happen on social media. And honestly, I think it's because kids are too young and native to tell the difference between an actual good person with good intentions and a person that seems like a good person with good intentions who is actually a predator. I know we've all heard that you can't trust everyone you meet on the internet, and that's really true. Even as an old teenager, I still get follow requests from people I don't know, and some of those people are really sketchy. As the first speaker of the negative said, I think it's not good because although you can get news from the internet, but too many rules for them can attract us. We can also know some news up with our friends and families, so we don't really need to use a social media. Mr. Adjudicator, please vote our team that this topic will pass. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much to the second speaker from the affirmative team. You have 1 minute to prepare before I call the next speaker from the negative team. All right. Okay, sure, no problem. You know, you can invite your brothers or your sisters as well if they wanted to. If they wanted to debate. Okay, we would like to, you know, listen to all of your. We would love to listen, and we'd like to listen to whatever you have.
So it's Jasmine's sister, not Jasmine.
Sorry, yeah.
Jasmine 怎么没有来演讲呀？难道这个话不是你？
姐姐想玩玩看。
Teacher,
All right.
Yeah, teacher. They said that Jasmine's sister also wants.
Yes, sure, no problem. Okay, so we can have that. Or if you have your sister or brother as well, or if you have your friends who simply wanted to debate, it's fine. Okay. Yes. Okay. And Oscar and Patrick, I am recommending that you can join our, you know, debate simulation so that you can practice. You can speak your mind. You can speak whatever you wanted to talk about. All right. So let's listen to the second speaker from the negative team. All right.
Good afternoon, Mr. Adjudicator and opposition, and my fellow teammates. My name is Nini from Manila Xiamen International School. Our topic for today is that children under 14 years old should not be allowed to use social media. We, the negative team, strongly believe that this statement is not true. Now, before going to my point, I would like to give some rebuttals. Okay, now, like the first speaker from affirmative team says, social media is a waste of time. Okay, don't you think that knowing what is the world doing now, what happens today, is a waste of time? Don't you think that having information that is not knowing in your school is very not good if you don't know? And also, like you said, social media let people enjoy. This is really true. We know about everything. Also, what's happening. It's already so good. And the first speaker of affirmative team said also, okay, not looking the road because you are doing social media site. Okay, of course, maybe it's not social media site, they're gaming. Also, they're watching like movies, and maybe it's not social media site who did it. Also, China has a rule says that when you are walking to the road, the road that like there's white stripes there and you're walking, you can't do that because already. Now from affirmative number 2 speaker, health. Of course, their mom and dad have provided them enough foods to have their health. And number 2, they're not focusing on their school. Like like okay, like what the second speaker says. We can the first speaker from negative team said creativity can give also some information to their project. We can learn from more and having more ideas on their projects. And kidnap. Okay, do you think that children's parents would let them go to where they are where they don't know? Are they just not smart? And also like kidnap also. What is so kidnap? Children's mind, some is adapted. Like me, 12 years old this year. I will not being believe in that. And also television and YouTube, some having also this kind of news can tell them to prevent this. Also, social media side also let us know more information. Now, going to my point. My point is you have access to
Last 1 minute.
advertisement service. If you want to be beyond organic posting, there is an option to run paid advertisement. Each social platform offers its own form of the payment advertising. Your school, your social media site advertising capabilities will vary depending upon your platform. So, Mr. Adjudicator, please vote for our team. We have so many rebuttals and some true points. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, before I announce the speaker, before I announce the winner of this round, and I will be giving my own feedback. Okay, during the WSC debate, your adjudicator will not be giving you any feedback, so they are not allowed to give feedback on their own. But of course, because this is a training, I will be giving feedback. But first, I want to listen to your feedback as well. Okay, so during the WSC debate, you will be giving feedback to the other team, but you cannot use this time to keep arguing with the motion. Okay, you cannot discuss about the topic. You cannot discuss about what's right or what's wrong with their arguments, but rather you have to focus on how the other team can become better debaters. Okay, you can focus on how they speak, on the projection of their voice, the intonation. Okay, we cannot really give feedback on their gestures, okay, because or eye contact because we cannot see them, okay. But you can give a little feedback on the like how can they become better debaters, okay. So let's start with the negative team. I'll be giving you 90 seconds. Okay, I'll be giving you 90 seconds. You can provide feedback. Mini and Rahul.
No, seriously.
Huh? It's
It's
seriously.
seriously.
Okay, I was listening attentively. I was like, okay, I think he will state his name. All right, so seriously, okay, you can give your feedback to the other team.
Okay, so Mickey and the iPhone, their points were very good. They had very good definitions, except they didn't define the topic. So leave that aside. Their voice modulation was very good, and yeah, totally they were very good. But they could improve on the points. They could add a little bit extra definition and etc.
All right. How about Mini? Do you have any feedback from the other team?
Okay, from Miki. Okay, I want your speech to be more like slowly because you're doing like you're so coming like you're like doing so fast. I think if you do slowly, you'll be a better debater. And from Jasmine, okay, we can also invite our sisters and brothers. I think this one is true if they want, but I really want to hear from you. And from Honey, okay, I think Honey's sound is, oh, it's her sister Honey. I think your sound is very very nice and respectful, but your uh your sound is very good. I know it, but I think you must improve your language, more, speaking more like having emotional. Thank you. Having
All
more.
right. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, let's listen to the feedback from the affirmative team. All right, so you have 90 seconds and your time starts now. From Miki and
Yes,
Jess.
I think that seriously Safford is a good speaker because she gives a lot of rebuttals and she sound is respective, I think. And from Nini, I think that you have a lot of rebuttal is good, but you don't have any point which you could develop your.
Okay, all right. How about from Jasmine or from Honey? Do you have any
I
feedback?
don't have.
I think Mini, you should have more points and very good. Ha ha ha.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for your feedback. All right, so for everyone, that's how a WFC debate goes. Okay, so it starts with a motion and then 15 minutes to prepare. So you will, okay.
Can I add
It's
a point? Can I add a point?
okay. So sure.
Oh my
God! Miki, I am a boy, not a she.
All right. Yeah, maybe she's
So,
just confused with what
sorry.
he. Yeah. All right. Sorry. All right. So now, now, so again, so that's how it goes. So 15 minutes to prepare, and then after that, you will be starting the debate. So it starts with the affirmative team. So the first speaker, and then the negative. So in a real debate or in a WSC debate, there will be three speakers each team or each side. All right. Now I'll be giving my feedback, my own feedback with the speakers. Okay. So I'll start with Miki. Miki, you were able to give a definition and overview. I like how you came up with the overview. It was very specific. That's what I am telling you, girls, okay, and guy, okay, and guys who are listening right now, for Oscar and Patrick, okay. So you have to give overview, which is specific. What will you be discussing, or what will you be talking about, and what will the other team, or what will your other speakers be discussing or talking about? See, you can actually, because this is their first time this is their first time debating using the WSC debate, okay, or the format, okay. So see, even though you only have 15 minutes, okay, you only have 15 minutes to prepare, you can have a lot of points, all right. So you don't really need days or weeks to prepare for your debate. So once you've given the topic, okay, 15 minutes, you can prepare for that. So that was good. And the thing is, you have a lot of points. You have 3 points, right? And you were not able to finish that on time. That's why I suggest, okay, focus on 1 or 2 points only, okay? Because you only have 4 minutes to speak, okay? If you have 3 points, make sure that you your explanation are direct, brief, and it's short, okay? But I suggest only 1 to 2 points. Now, if you think you have 3, 4 points that you came up with 3 or 4 points, what you can do is to divide it among the team, okay? So you can give it to your members. It's either the second speaker or the third speaker. You can do that, all right? So yeah.
Teacher, I have shared my points.
Yeah, and if that happens, okay, 4 minutes, time's up. If that happens, finish your sentence, finish whatever you're saying, and then end your speech, okay? So you, like, for example, you cut your sentence, or you cut your speech, and then you can move on. So Mr. Adjudicator, in conclusion, I have made my points, or if you made a rebuttal, you made your rebuttals, and this motion should definitely stand or fail if you're on the negative, okay? So that's how you do the debate. Again, because you only have 4 minutes to speak, you have to, it happens, okay? You have to compress it, to make sure that it's you're not going beyond the time. It happens. I have lots of speakers previously who are doing that. So later on, you will be used to it. You will just be surprised. Oh, I just made it into 4 minutes. It's so cool. All right. Now for seriously, um, also for Miki, sorry. Also for Miki, voice projection is good. Yes. I just want it to be more spontaneous next time. But the vocabulary, it's good. All right. And for seriously, you were spontaneous. I like the working definition. That's what I'm telling you. Okay. You can give the technical definition or the definition you can see in the internet or in the dictionary, but it will be better like what he did, okay, to define it as it was used in the in the motion, okay, in the motion. So what is children in the motion here means, what is social media sites in this motion mean, and why we should allow them, okay? So make the definition on your side. So that was good. That was perfect, actually. All right. So I like the working definition and technical definition and your rebuttals. The thing, you have lots of rebuttals, which you're able to give rebuttals for each point, which are actually good, right? And then that's what I'm telling you, EGRET scholars. He he has a strategy. He has an opening, like I say, quote, and an ending quote, which makes it interesting to listen to. All right, so very good. It's a good debate from Seriously and from Miki. Now for Jasmine, again, I understand. All right. So again, if you feel like you're not yet ready to debate and your sister or your brother or your friends want to debate, or if you wanted to debate and your brother and sister wanted to debate as well, it's fine. Okay. So we encourage everyone. We encourage everyone to be speaking here. All right. Or if your mom or dad wanted to debate as well, why not? Right? We want to listen to what they can, what they have in mind, their points. So should we not, or should we? All right. So for Honey, I was actually surprised because the the format. Okay, so it was good. You have good points as well. Again, for second speaker, for Jasmine and for the rest, you need to make rebuttals. Okay, so I like the rebuttals made by the negative team because they have rebuttals for each point. Okay, which were given. That was good. Okay, but again, if you for Miki and for Minnie and for Seriously, if you will be giving points, it would be better if you have sources for that. Okay, if you for it to be more valid and credible, it will be better if it's from source. Okay, I understand that you gave like not really opinions, you gave examples. Okay, you gave examples and you gave um um like counter arguments, but it will be better if you have sources for that. When I say source, it's not the like the URL HTTP www. No, okay. So you can say according to a study conducted by this, or according to a research, according to journal from this uh from this site. So you can state that, okay, which will make it more uh credible and more valid. Okay, for Mini, okay, you have lots of rebuttal. Yes, New York Times or BBC or Nat Geo, that's correct. Okay, it's good. I actually like that's the reason why I'm visiting the breakout room to see how you guys are working, and it's really nice. It's really interesting to see you guys working together. Okay, and a while ago Carlos was here. He was also helping out. It's fun. I'm really impressed with you guys and girls. And for Mini, strong rebuttals also. Okay, you were giving strong rebuttals. Your voice projection was good. I like the way you projected your voice, and I can feel the confidence among everyone. Like not only Mini, everyone. Like Nikki, Honey, and Seriously, you were pretty confident with what you're saying, right? So that was a good start. Okay, because this is the first time we had this format of debating, right? And strong rebuttals. And you have like few points for your for or yeah, few points for you, but it's okay because you only have 4 minutes. But I suggest um for last speaker it usually happens because they're the last speaker, so they have to make rebuttals. So it happens. It what I will be suggesting as well when you're making a pre-bottle, so that it will not sound that scripted, or it will not sound like, okay, now let me move on with my pre-bottles. Okay, you don't have to say that you're gonna give pre-bottles anymore. Okay, so this is for seriously. Okay, and for the rest. Okay, if you're giving pre-bottles, you can just simply say, okay, so the affirmative team might say this and that. But let me tell you, Mr. Adjudicator, or let me tell you to the opposition team. All right. So you can just say that instead of saying, okay, now let me move on to my pre-buttons. Because, it sounded, it sounds, I keep saying this to my scholars, okay? Because, so that it will sound spontaneous and it will sound more, more formal and more professional, okay? Because it's like boom, boom, boom. It's like a block. Like, okay, this is my opening. This is my. It's not like smooth flowing. So I would suggest just that. All right. So those things. All right. So those things I want you to keep in mind. Thank you so much for giving your opinions about this topic. Resolve that children under 14 should not be allowed in social media sites. I learned a lot, and I hope you guys and girls were able to, learn for this topic, for this uh, motion. Now the winner for this round is, because they have stronger rebuttals and really strong points as well, and because of their confidence with their speeches. Okay, so the winner for this round is the negative team. All right. Okay, so Miki and Honey, really nice speeches, and also for the for seriously and Mini, good job, great job. Hey, I like the way you make your speeches. All right, so I'll see you again tomorrow. I hope you guys and girls will still be here. For Oscar and Patrick, you can join us tomorrow for our debate simulation. Kindly back here 4 to 5 p.m.
Bye
I'll
bye.
see you later.
Bye,
Bye
teacher.
bye. I'll see you later for our quiz live night. All right. Bye bye.